This is Nick Nilsson, the mad scientist of muscle, and right now I've got a trap exercise you're absolutely going to hate me for. This one is awesome. This is a calf machine shrug. Now, that's not the cool part. What you're going to be doing in addition to the calf machine shrug is holding a single dumbbell out in front of you isometrically at basically the top point of a front raise, so arms horizontal. Now, in that position, your traps are activated isometrically in addition to activating to raise the shoulder girdle up. So you're going to combine both of these into one exercise and it's going to murder you. So here's what it looks like. Now I've just got a couple of plates on here and a 20-pound dumbbell. You don't need much weight. What you want to do, hold the dumbbell on the outside. This is going to stabilize your shoulder girdle. You can use 2 dumbbells, but when things start to loosen up, it's not as effective. So 1 dumbbell, duck down, face away from the machine. That's really critical. What you're going to do is get up and back in your movement pattern, which is what the upper traps are really designed for and going to be more effectively contracted in. So first, get that in front of you, squeeze your shoulders in kind of tight. This will give you a better range of motion. And then hold, and then Alright, so that's what the exercise looks like. Now, as you can see, this is entirely pleasant the entire way through. Not. This is really, really effective for targeting essentially the entire mass of the trapezius muscle in one exercise. When you're doing the shrug part, you're hitting more of the upper, kind of leading into the middle traps fairly well. However, when you hold that isometrically up in front of you, you're involving a lot more mid traps and even ducking down into the lower traps, which are activating to stabilize your scapula in that position and maintain that position. So this is brutal, quite frankly. And you want to really hold this one, hold those arms out as long as possible, keep the core nice and tight, keep those shoulders nice and packed, solidly in position. Key point when you're doing this exercise, make sure you get those arms held out in front before you put any tension and before you put any loading on your shoulders. You want yourself to be in that ideal position. Like I said, shoulders kind of inwards, tucked inwards. This will give you a better range of motion when you're doing the shrug part. But if you wait until you got loading to raise, it's not going to be as good because you're going to be fighting against the weight to raise. So get that position, step under, and then hold. And believe me, start light with that dumbbell. You don't want to go too heavy. If you want to try dumbbells or barbells, you can even hold the barbell out in front of you. Totally fine that way as well. But I recommend dumbbells because you can start a lot lighter, and you really want to give yourself enough time under load and under tension to get a good solid effect into those lower traps and middle trap fibers. So give this one a try. I can promise you will be cursing me the entire way through. I hadn't really pushed into that limit before on this exercise and absolutely love it. My mid traps and even my lower traps, I can actually feel them pumped up, which is something you really don't get much of when you're training. So give this one a shot and let me know how you like it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Now if you want to get more training videos just like this one, be sure to click on either of those 2 videos over on the left.